What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Next Gen Pod. Austin Goosby, Rivals four-star recruit, has committed to the University of Texas. He's staying home, guys. Joe, talk about what happened there. Why did Austin stay in Austin? No pun intended.
Yeah.
University of Texas.
Yeah, I think ever since Sean Miller got the job, at least early on in his recruitment, you try to connect the dots in the recruitment. It's like, what are the connections to the school, right? It's close to home. Like his brother goes to school there. Like a lot of his family tree went to UT Austin. Like you try to just connect the dots. So I initially thought they were always the favorite, and then Duke came in. They were recruiting him really hard. They moved up his visit. I think he visited in August. I think he was originally scheduled to visit like in October. They moved him up. I don't think Austin was ready to decide yet. Duke continues to recruit other players. Obviously, they can't just put all their eggs in one basket with Austin. But Texas was the one that really, was consistent. I think that's where he really always wanted to go. His brother goes to school there. And I said like on a previous episode, he is named after the city of Austin, which I think is pretty fascinating and cool. It's like almost like you have to go to that school. But I really like this pickup for Texas. Always loved the hometown kid, and obviously he joining a guy like Bo Ogden, who is from Austin. Dad's the GM at the Texas men's basketball program. And then can't forget about Joe Sterling, a guy out on the West Coast that's headed to Texas as well. So a nice little class coming together for the Longhorns in year one of the Sean Miller era.
Yeah, Jamie, give us the breakdown. How does he fit? What do you think his impact would be year one?
Well, what you like with Gooseby is the connecting features that he brings. You can do a lot of different things around him. Whether he's a secondary guy, he can maybe eventually turn into a primary guy on ball, able to make reads and decisions. But he's kind of somebody that you can put into a lot of different situations. And looking at what Sean Miller has put together with this, you have Joe Sterling, who is a noted scorer, deep range, and all that. But you also have Bo Ogden, who has incredible upside within this class. Possibly somebody who could be a big factor. Maybe not ranked as high as people, but you watch him in college and ends up being a highly touted guy. But Austin Gooseby kind of connects all of that together. He's a guy that you put beside the big time players, and he's able to dribble, shoot, and pass into an advantage. He has good length. He has high IQ, good feel for the game. He can score in his own right. Needs to tighten up the jump shot a little bit. Needs to get a little bit stronger. Um, and tighten up the reads a little bit as well. But there's a lot of stuff there with Gooseby that you see that winning basketball programs have. A guy who can get on the court early, a guy who can play in a lot of different roles, a lot of different situations, a lot of defensive schemes, a lot of offensive schemes. And you can have multiple guys around him, whether you want to go bigger or smaller with the lineup. He's 6'5". He's got good length, good athlete as well, especially in straight lines. And again, he can dribble, shoot, and pass to an advantage. So there's a lot to like there as a connecting piece, a connecting factor that can get on the floor.
Yeah. Joe, how do you feel like he fits at University of Texas?
Yeah, I think he's a guy like Jamie said. He is a connective piece, but he can still like I wish he would shoot it a little bit better. But beyond that, like I think he is still a guy that can make a pretty sizable impact. I think maybe the most impact will come in year two for him. Like I don't know if he's a guy that comes in like waltzes in and is this is like an all league type of guy as a freshman, or maybe depending on how the roster shakes out and who Texas gets in the portal. Hopefully he's a starter. It would align like he is, um, but always like to see a hometown kid stay home and support the in-state school. Always love that, and I think he'll be a really really good player for Texas.
And
Yeah.
it's intriguing kind of looking through this roster as to what he's bringing in. I mean, you have three guys in this class now with Gooseby, Ogden, and Sterling, all in the 6'4", 6'5" range, and they can all create advantages with the ball in their hand. So there's a lot of versatility you can do offensively with Sean Miller, and the schemes that he's able to run with three guys who can pull gravity but also create advantages with the ball in their hand. You can kind of get the vision as to what it is that he's looking for in building this Texas roster moving forward.
Absolutely. And with Austin, we talked about the connecting piece. But I just really like his versatility on both ends. Defensively, like he played in my official scrimmage event at the first look, and he was just like in deny on guys. Who's really using his length. He was good as a team defender. He was communicating. I think there's something really intriguing with him as just like a on and off ball defender, and offensively, like the consistency with the jumper is going to need to be there. But I also kind of wanted to see him be more assertive. At times, but he's someone that can make the right play, someone that you can put in different spots offensively, someone that can guard different spots defensively as well. So Austin just a very intriguing like prospect. Is it like we talked about with other prospects? Is it year one where he really figures it out? Or is it year two? But it's someone that you really can't miss on. When you can get a player that like that at his size, with his length, with his versatility, and has good intel as far as character and work ethic.
Mhm.
Take that chance on guys like that, and usually they pan out pretty good.
No doubt.
So,
Yeah.
guys, Austin Goosby stays home at University of Texas with Sean Miller.